Hey, so I'm not here. Miss Baumgartner is, and she's going to take care of you guys great today. But to make sure we're all on the same page, we're going to go over a couple of things so there's no confusion. Thank you for ever posted this. I hope you all paid attention to the wonderful announcements that the girls' swim team kicked butt last night. Go team. All right, go to the Berman app for those of you that are watching, and you can follow along if you want. You'll be able to see it right here as I do it along with us. I'm also going to make my face a little bit smaller so you can actually see what's going on. So I updated the website so that it reflects, like the snow day Monday, what we got through, what I expected you guys to get through, so that we all know exactly where we should be today on Wednesday. If you click on the Unit 1 Preview Focus Questions, I previewed those worksheets, those questions with you yesterday. You should technically already have a textbook on your desk working on it. I'm going to give you a hint. The questions aren't going to jump out and bite you. You actually have to read. It's in the preview section before Unit 1, talking about like what's going on in history during this time period. There's a timeline and things of that nature. You're going to have to read through that and then apply the answers to the questions. Now it says question 1 and then hint. As long as you cover the entirety of the question, you don't have to answer necessarily the hints. The hints just make sure you're giving me everything you need to have for that question. So those usually are helpful. So again, let's go look at those as it opens. It'll open it in a PDF, open it in Ability, and write on it. I think it's like Unit 1 is on like page 11 maybe. That's where we're going to be starting. As I cover my face up, is it going to load? Yeah, there it goes. Looks something like this. Again, number 1, you answer the question from reading. Some of you might know already. The hints help you answer the question completely. So it's my opinion that you should answer the hints. They help. With that being said, if I can go back to my website, I think I just click this. Nope, not what I need to click. There we go. It comes back up now. Back down to Wednesday. After you finish that, I told you about 20 minutes, if that, on that worksheet. I need you all to go over the grammar reviews. So the first one we're going to do is hyphens, when to use them, when not to use them. Okay, so you go through that, make sure you're putting them where they're supposed to go. And then from there, you'll also need to go back down and you'll need to check out the reflexive pronouns. Again, these are reviews. You should already know all of these things, so I'm not correcting them based of wrong and right, but more so that you understand. So go through those as well. Lastly, for the rest of the period, you won't need your iPad. After you finish all those 3 worksheets, technically, we'll be reading. Now, I do have the readings linked, but that's more so for later on if you need them so you don't take your textbook home. I'd like you to keep the textbook open. It has really cool visuals that I can't necessarily give you through a digital copy. So go through that. Mrs. Baumgartner is going to lead you guys through on page 16, reading about the 4 tribes that we're going to read about, and then also talking about origin myths on page 17. And then I've got the good old-fashioned CD and DVD or CD and CD player. There we go. So you can follow along with that. So I have 3 that I want you to get through. You might only get through a couple, which is fine, but they are good stories and they're origin myths. They're supposed to be entertaining and explain how something came to be. So you have questions, I'm next door. You don't need to necessarily come get me if you have a question, but I can help if you need me. So there's that. And you can always email me if you have a really, really dire question. So behave and do all of your work. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.